Are they cocktails or are they just straight up?
Just spirits.
No,
Okay.
this is gonna be bad. I've had seaweed strips, like you know the ones you see.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
really-
yeah. I've had them as well.
But I just don't really. It's like, meh.
I feel like I definitely would have, but it wasn't intentional. After a night out or something, and be like,
Have you ever had a
know?
sushi roll?
I hate fish.
Oh, you hate fish?
Yeah.
If you've got low iodine, eat some seaweed.
Occasionally, iodine on some seaweed
Do you?
when I'm in Italy. Hey, iodine on a bit of seaweed.
It's very deceptive. It looks very plain.
Champagne-y looking.
This looks terrifying.
Nori seaweed liqueur.
Looks kind of winey.
It does a little bit, like it's a very wine-esque bottle. 22% by volume.
Yeah.
That's not really spirit strength.
I've had a spirit like this before on the Try channel, and it was Dijon mustard.
What? Dijon?
Dijon's the name of a mustard.
It is.
Oh, it's a weird smell to it.
Is
man.
it?
Yeah, it's an interesting smell. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it doesn't actually smell like seaweed though.
That is a very, very unique smell.
This feels like I was drinking something and a wave splashed up and some seawater got in my actual drink.
It's actually kind of sweet.
It's like the paper money you can eat.
Someone dropped their sushi in my ginger ale.
It's a lot sweeter than I expected.
What?
I feel like this is meant to be mixed in with something else. This is not meant to be drank straight.
If you take the seaweed out of it, it tastes nice.
Yeah.
It's the same as the smell. It tastes the same as it smells, and that's not always the case.
It's a plant taste, obviously, like a kind of like...
I'm getting senses of the plant.
Look, I am
I'm
trying
getting
here.
plants.
Are you not getting that weird... Are you...
I'm just reading what they're saying to add to it. Oh, a bit of Scotch whiskey. Remember when we used to do those shoots?
It's actually not bad. Not bad at all.
But it's not great.
Do you have a bit of soda or something knocking about? Throw a bit of soda into it.
Soda water or 7-Up and that. That'd be just a nice light little touch.
Out of 10 for this though.
Ah,
not
there
bad.
are 2.
No, it's not bad.
I'll give it a 4 because it's alcohol.
A 4. I'm joining you on the 4. It's under the 5 level. But it could go up from here.
It could. Small picture of a pregnant woman with a line running through her saying that she can't drink alcohol. I definitely don't think pregnant women should drink this. Not because, you know, the alcohol, but because it tastes like shite. Ooh, that's a heavy bottle.
It's a gin!
What?
Okay, you can actually smell the alcohol from here.
Seaweed botanicals. That's my channel plan. Ladies, would you like to handle my botanicals?
Do them on. Is the Irish for seaweed?
We wait until the moon and stars have aligned and then we go out and we pick the best seaweed. Fuck off.
It smells very,
I
ginny.
can't ginny. I'm not a ginny man. The gin is not really my thing.
This could be more complex.
Sure.
Ah, Jesus, lads.
You can definitely taste the alcohol in that one, can't you?
That's
Yeah.
a real nice gin.
That's lovely.
That's real smooth.
That's like if you had a bath bomb and made it alcohol. You can definitely feel that, like,
Doolamunda diddly diddly
Doolamunda diddly.
I'm getting that kind of, I'm gonna say it again, that planty taste I was getting from Nori.
Big fan of this.
There's a lot going on, and I like all of it. It's very sharp on its own, like it's almost, it's bitter.
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 It's different enough for me to be like, that's worth it.
The game has been. I was so miserable after that first one. I thought this is going to be the worst video.
Yeah. Well, you can't really taste the seaweed in it.
Yeah, that's
Which is what I like.
Oh, well, yeah, but then is it doing what it wants then?
It's not doing what it wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is proper alcohol. It's a proper drink. It's 44.
Oh, 43.2.
I love how they wrapped it up with a hair bobbin. That's fun.
Yeah, I
That's
like
an
the
actual hair bobbin.
I like the wax seal as well.
I tell you, if I had a few of these, I'd be singing Doolamon. Doolamon.
It's delicious.
It's good. We like
Get
it.
that across.
Where?
Moon phase. It's got the moon phase written on it.
Now he's a part of the moon phase situation.
Okay, no, it was the magic
No.
of the sea part that I
hear
was
nothing
mocking.
but disrespect.
They don't wait until the full moon to harvest botanicals. That's a load of shite.
I wouldn't mind bringing this to someone, and then like, you know, you learn the song, and then you can, as you give them, you're like Doolamon the road, Doolamon the bird.
While you pour them a shot.
Oh.
Fancy!
We get the old fancy schnifters.
Wow.
This is interesting.
She's Irish!
Irish whiskey. I do love a whiskey.
A fusion of tradition and innovation, Curragh Single Malt Irish Whiskey celebrates one of the oldest, and most venerable boats in the world, the curragh.
The curragh was a vessel that enabled the early Irish monks to explore distant lands.
This one could have more of a salty taste.
They age in the seaweed charred barrels.
I can taste the char.
Ooh, tastes like the Flying Dutchman.
That is some smooth whiskey.
The char is there. I feel like I'm just at a barbecue after a licking a barbecue. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I was thinking it was like the crawling Belgian.
Yeah.
But no, it's the Flying Dutchman.
There is a taste of something new in there. And it ain't the barrel.
As far as other Irish whiskies I've had, it's very mild.
Flying Dutchman with hints of the Black Pearl.
Mmm.
And a bit of Titanic thrown in for good measure.
I'm not getting seaweed.
It's not seaweed, but it's
No.
something.
Oh.
Are you suffering, are you?
I'm not suffering. I'm just not appreciating.
Fair enough, okay.
You know?
Bit of Titanic in that. If I had enough of this, it'd make me go down, if you know what I mean.
You're a rascal, Martin Angolo. You're incorrigible. It's good, isn't it? It's smooth.
What is it? Where is it? Who is it?
Compared to the other Irish whiskies I've had, it's definitely up there. It's good quality. It's a really good quality whiskey.
You fool. You fool, you.
It doesn't taste like your regular whiskey, so I will tell you that much.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's
It's just,
grand.
it's just a nice whiskey.
I just taste char.
Honestly, it's got that kind of smoky aftertaste.
I think it's like the power of suggestion.
Is there a seaweed? Is there not a seaweed? Oh, right, I've just paid 90 quid for a bottle. Okay.
And it's from Tipperary. How's the seaweed taste from Tipperary?
Obviously not very strong.
Oh, it's the same product. It's the same. Oh, it's kombu this time instead of wakame.
It's a different seaweed, guys.
It's a different seaweed, yeah.
Same guys as before. Single malt Curragh Irish whiskey.
For all I know, like seaweed tastes like seaweed. Like
Yeah.
if you put two different types in my mouth, I wouldn't notice.
He celebrates one of the oldest and most venerable boats in the world.
It's a boat drink.
You fill a boat and you drink it.
There's many different kinds of seaweed, yeah.
It all comes from the same.
Wakame
place.
is really good to eat. Kombu is also really good to eat.
With a delicate umami character. All of my favourite books and movies have a delicate umami character in them.
So this is it. Now we just have to see if we can taste the seaweed in it, because the last one it was kind of hiding in it, and it was a weird way.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Seem any different to the last one?
It's a bit more calmer on the mouth.
Oh, it's a little bit harsher than the last one.
Yeah, much the same.
Much the same.
I feel like it's hugging me rather than being like, you know?
But I can't taste any seaweed in it. It's tasty, it's delicious, it's whiskey.
I think I like the first one better.
Yeah. There's less flavour in this.
The last one really had a kick to the back of the throat. This one is super mild.
I'm not really getting it though.
Oh, I don't know if I want to get it.
I don't want to get it, and I'm not getting it. So is that me just locking out my mind? Like,
My glands are still producing a lot of fluid, which is a good thing.
Ladies.
My lips are tingling. Am I allergic?
Slather your tongue in it and then
Okay.
let it flavorise. We need to test it.
I'm not noticing any kind of seaweed flavour off this.
It's all the talks about these casks. You get more flavour. I do the most distinct whiskey I got. I once made my own whiskey in the boot of a car,
Oh.
and you got the new car smell.
If you told me pick out the seaweed flavour, I wouldn't know what to do.
The only one that had a noticeable seaweed flavour was nori.
And there's no problem with it really. We're just upset it doesn't taste seaweedy.
This is a gin again, I can tell. Oh, is it the moon one?
Oh, it's on Dulamon again.
Dulemon gin!
Delight picking it up, but just that sort of the blue writing and the red writing.
Can I read the shite on the back again? Can I?
No.
Armada strength gin, aged in Rioja barrels and bottled at Armada strength.
So Navy strength gin is the term for a gin that's at least 57%.
Whoa!
Right, so it's just about making the cut to be called a Navy strength.
It needed to be that percentage or higher because it's transported beside the gunpowder. So 57% and above, if that fell onto the gunpowder, it would still.
It would still ignite and
That's
be
when it was
usable.
used.
That's very cool.
The Spanish Armada. Nobody expects the Spanish Armada.
Nobody expects the Spanish Armada.
Because they were hammered.
Ooh. That's very nice.
Wow, she's a stinger.
That's a tasty beverage.
It is a tasty beverage. It's a lot of beverage.
That flavour, man.
Tastes like the inside of a rubber glove.
It's like sucking a really strong mint.
It's weird to go from gin to two whiskies back to gin.
Yeah.
It's an odd choice you made there.
It's really, really strong. That's strip paint off a wall, like.
Like,
The sting to it.
Yeah, you know the way like it kind of like makes you go.
Yeah. That I get that off.
I can't imagine the Spanish Armada happening.
Oh, those lads, they live fast and loose. I mean, if you're getting on a ship that's made out of wood, that's powered by sails, and you've got cannons, I think you're going to drink anything.
I'm really impressed with Andulamon. I really am. I'm a big gin drinker and I love what they're doing.
Do you think you would have made a good sailor?
I'd have a wooden leg, but I'd have a human foot. And all the lads are looking at me like weird, and then I make my toes wiggle.
That would be terrifying.
There is something about this gin flavour that is making me go over to the gin line that I like.
Give us back our happy juice.
You know, I'm not quite sure about it. I might need another sip.
I think it's more of a novelty that it's seaweed infused.
The only thing I'd really consider seaweedy there would be the nori.
Couldn't really taste anything.
Yeah.
You know, it was just lovely, delicious alcohol. I think alcohol combats the seaweedy flavour.
Yeah.
We had 4 amazing drinks.
And there was one.
Yeah. The one that was
Yeah.
taste of the sea.
That was a bit wetter than mine, but yeah.
What can I say? I'm a bit loose.
It's all you.
Hey, baby girl. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please press subscribe so you can get notifications. I think that's what they're called. You can get a notification right on your phone, which is a lot easier as well. I love you and appreciate you, and you're sexy today.